Why do I want to build a house? Hello, my name's Oliver, and welcome to episode 78 of the 100 Day Upload series, where I'm uploading every single day for the first 100 days of 2026. I want to build a house. I've spoken about it in previous videos. I really want to build a house. It is a big passion of mine to build my own house. I've wanted to build a house for many years. Now, you might be wondering, why? Why would you want to destroy the green belt or any sort of piece of land and build your own house? What's wrong with standard brick and mortar, mid-terrace, new builds? Why don't you want to live that? Honestly, I have a very good reason why I want to build my own house. I have a few reasons, and I'm going to be telling you exactly why, because it's one of the most exciting ideas I have. So before we get into it, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell notification so you're up to date on all my videos. Right, I want to build a house because I want something unique and fits me and caters me and any particular needs that I personally have. There are certain aspects that I would like in a house. So for instance, in my flat I have an ensuite. I really like an ensuite. I would like an ensuite. It's great. I'd also like my son to have an ensuite. I would like stairs. I'd love a bungalow. Bungalows are great. But realistically speaking, I can't afford a massive piece of land. So I'm probably going to get a smaller piece of land as and when I'm able to buy land. So I'm probably going to have stairs in the house to make, an extra floor in the house. And I'd like the stairs to be shallow. Sounds strange, I know, but I do have arthritis, and if I'm going to be building a house, I'm likely going to be staying there for a long time, and I'm aware I have arthritis, so future-proofing myself like that would be very clever of me. I'd also like a big entryway. Not a big entryway per se, but like a nice wide hallway. I have a wide hallway here, and in my last flat I had, the hallway was massive, and I really like the feel of a wide hallway. Just these little things, they all add up and it's really nice. But then there's also the unique things I want. So a fireman's pole. I'd love a fireman's pole in a house. That would be absolutely amazing. I also would love a zip line if possible too. But more importantly, this house that I'm going to build is going to be part of the world. It's going to be part of society, and it's going to be completely off-grid. That's right. I want to build the biggest luxury, cheap, off-grid house. Sounds absolutely bizarre. Now, do you want me to explain the process? Because I'm going to. So, personally, I'd like to build a house out of shipping containers. Now, that's for many reasons. Number one, you got the shape. Number two, you can get second-hand ones, they're cheap. And number three, why not? Honestly, why not? And when I say it's a decent-sized house, I'm talking like maybe 12 shipping containers, maybe more. It depends. Depends on the land, depends on the style. I have designed loads of houses and like Sims 4 and stuff, so I kind of got the gist of the design I want. So the shipping containers are awesome, and they're very sturdy, at the corners at least. So with them being sturdy at the corners, it means that I'm able to get second-hand those massive concrete blocks. Foundation. Awesome. That's going to save me so much money. Shipping containers. Sometimes you can see them for like £1,500 on eBay. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Then I can insulate it to my specifications. Now, I've not seen anyone else do this with a shipping container home to the standard I want it. So I want a very insulated house. Very insulated. I want spray foam all over the walls. Awesome. Also, the containers are going to be like sandblasted, rust-proof treated, everything first. The outside of the containers, if I can get one held up by a crane, I know, that sounds bizarre already. I want one up by a crane so I can get under it, so I can like insulate underneath, because I'm going to insulate the outside of the shipping containers too, and then I could like clad the outside. That's my sort of thinking. Obviously, I'll have some sort of like felt or waterproof wrapping around it, because at the end of the day, metal does still need to breathe, even though it can't really enclose cell. Not the point. I'm thinking about waterproofing and future-proofing and everything. Off-grid, it's going to have solar panels. And by solar panels, I mean like the whole roof is going to be completely solar panels, and potentially even a wind turbine. I'll build a loft in it. I'll build a roof. The roof probably be made out of wood, and then maybe some tiles or felt or something, at an angle, to angle for the sun, for the solar. The loft area is going to be completely chock-a-block of batteries. That's what I want. I want all batteries, all solars, off-grid as possible. potentially a wind turbine as well, just for that extra power. I don't need a big house, but why not? Honestly, why not? I mean, I'm fine with a 2-bedroom bungalow, personally, but I'm trying to think about future-proofing myself. I'm trying to think about, well, number one, resale value. So, size does matter in regards to resale value. Number two, if I have friends or family stay over. Number three, I would like more children down the line, so having something to future-proof myself for that is awesome. I've got one child, so I only need 2 bedrooms now, but one day I might need more. And then also, I have parents. Parents get old. Okay, my parents aren't much older than me. Fine. But they're going to be old one day, so they'll probably need somewhere to stay. So logically thinking, they can have a little apartment above my detached garage made out of 2 or 3 shipping containers. It sounds bizarre. It does. But I'd get a second-hand kitchen. So one from, a rich person, they've just stripped it out. Get a nice big second-hand kitchen. Build a lot of the structures myself that I need. And just make it look like a brand new kitchen. It's easy to do. I'd like heated flooring. I think that'd be cool. It's not necessarily a necessity, especially if I'm going to be insulating so much, but heated flooring, that'd be a pretty cool thing. Air conditioning. Why does no one in England have air conditioning? I have no idea. I would absolutely love air conditioning. It's great. Air conditioning is the best. So I'd have air conditioning. But also, just building your own house, it means that you can, just even putting plug sockets wherever you want. See, I'm thinking about future-proofing. So I'll be doing Ethernet through the house, Cat7 cables, and it's a metal container as well. And living in a storage unit in the past, I'm aware about signals, so I would obviously add my own, antennas and signal boosts and stuff. And I have actually factored all of this in myself, to a plan that I did in the past. How much would it cost for me to build? Now, doing it myself, 2 to 3 years, based on the thing I did in the past, and it was going to cost between £50,000 and £80,000 for a house. A decent house as well. A house I built myself, so I know it'll be good. That sounds amazing. Obviously, you got to think about things like sewage and water. Now, that's one thing I'm a bit on-off-grid about. On-grid would be useful for sewage, but you can always have those containers buried down in the ground, and you can get a well for water. I would have good water pressure, 100%. In the Hilton Hotel, they have filtered water in the shower. It was really nice filtered water when I was there. So I would really like to have filtered water in my shower. I'd like all the water into the property to be filtered. I think that would be absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it's just the little things like that. A boiling tap would be cool as well. I don't have a boiling tap. It would be nice to have one. Again, it's the small things, and it might sound bizarre and just little bits in building a house, but just being able to tailor everything to yourself. Now, I'm short. I'm not even 5'10". So being able to have even just the counters for my height would be cool. I mean, I'm fine in normal kitchens, that's fine, but just, if I could have everything to just me, that would be brilliant. I don't care about everyone else, I care about me and my standards. If I can have things for my height, if I can reach the cabinets perfectly fine, awesome. I'd love all of that sort of stuff, just everything that fits me. Because I don't have anything for me, not really. So tailoring a house to me would be absolutely amazing. That's what I want. I want a house which feels like me, which is me, really. And yeah, obviously I want lots of crazy stuff too, like games. Lots of games, sorts of things. I always wanted a house to feel like an experience. So I love going out and I love doing things, but imagine if you didn't have to. Imagine that you have an off-grid house with a bowling alley. Okay, that one's a bit far-fetched at the moment. I don't have that sort of money. But you get what I'm saying. That's the sort of thing I want. I would love a bowling alley in a house and a hot tub, obviously. Swimming pool, if possible. So yeah, I just want an awesome, fun house. I want a house to feel cool. I just want it to be just a great house. That's all I want. I just want an amazing place to live. A comfortable place to live. A warm place to live. A place with air conditioning and triple glazing windows. it's not too much to ask, really, is it? Now, obviously, my plans may be incorrect. My pricing may be incorrect. Maybe I need a bit more of a foundation or something. There's lots of things that I've probably missed. Sure, I do know how to build foundations. I do know about French drains. I do know all this stuff. I'm not silly. But I'm sure there's things I've missed, and there'll be expenses that I don't know that I needed. And if I could have something cool, then awesome. It would be nice to build something myself. It'd be nice to, yeah. I've done a lot of handyman work over the years, and I've got the skills. So it'd be nice to be able to build a house and just have a cool place and a heated floor and a garage and a workshop for myself, and just like the funnest cool place that, you know kids, they just have fun everywhere. Like my son, I was like, come on, we got to go. He's like, no, I'm dancing. We're in the middle of them in Morrison's, and he was just like, oh, I'm dancing. It's like, but we're doing shopping. I was like, I don't care that you're dancing. You can do it all you want. Just can you dance over here? And he's just dancing. And I love him. He's so cute. I like the child mind of entertainment, and I want to be able to project that into a home, because I don't know anyone who's sad or depressed who's got a fireman's pole in their house. It's just a small thing, really it is. My son wants a water slide. He'd love a water slide in the house. And if I could get a water slide in the house, that'd be cool. So yeah, I light up when I talk about building a house, and I'm sure, no, it's not that the things I talk about are berserk, because there's loads of ideas I haven't spoke about. It's more the price. Now, I'm not made of money right now, but I'll tell you this: when I do get land, like I own land outright, completely, not through adverse, but like my land sort of stuff, and I can build a house, it will be on this channel. It will be on YouTube, and just having an amazing space would just be so cool. You have no idea, it would just be great. I'm so excited for the future. I will build a house, and yeah, it may not be out of shipping containers. This is what I spoke about today. I spoke about having a shipping container home, but a wide shipping container home, big kitchen and everything, just everything that I want. I love cooking. I used to do cooking competitions. I have certificates for cooking competitions. That's what I used to do. I used to do a lot of cooking when I was younger, so I like doing that, and having the ability for that, even just like an oven up high, a dishwasher up high, having a room just for your washing. Also, that's something. In England, our washer dryers, whatever, they're always in the kitchen. I want a separate room for that, but I want the separate room upstairs. Why? I don't want to be dragging the clothes downstairs. Right? It's silly. Oh, and there's those vacuums in the walls. Have you seen those? I mean, they've been around for like 30, 40 years, right? Where you pull a hose out of a wall and you can vacuum. That's amazing. I would love one of those house vacuums. That'd be so cool. As well as like robotic ones and stuff. And obviously the house will have cool lights. I have colour changing light bulbs now. And obviously there'll be Cat 7 or Cat 8 cables going through the walls. And the house will be completely future-proofed for the next 20, 30 years. That's what I want. I just want a completely future-proofed, fun home. That's what I want. I will get that. I will. Will it be soon? I don't know. When do I want it now? Will my ideas change and grow and stuff? Absolutely. Do I want to do it cheap? Yeah. Would I do it cheap even if I was a millionaire? Absolutely. Yeah, sure. 100%. I want something cool, and I want something that fits me. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Just having your own house, which is just like for you. I mean, if I could have even better, I'd have an airport in the back garden. I would like a helipad. I want to learn to fly a helicopter. I can't afford a helicopter, but I want to learn to fly one, so I might need a helipad. Yeah, there's just, the odd random thing like that, but at the end of it, that's just how I feel. A completely off-grid fun house. A fun house for my son. A fun house for any potential nieces or nephews I may ever get, because I don't have any. A fun house for relatives. A fun house for grandchildren. A fun house for friends' kids. Or even my friends. Just, You know, imagine just being able to come over and just everything's fun. Oh, and USB-C ports everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. We need more, wireless charging built into the dining table. I could do that myself. Just everything. You just want everything. Absolutely everything needs to be a possibility. And I will make it happen for my own home. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video where I've probably just ranted about building a house that may never happen, but it will happen. It will. Please make sure to click the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 PM when the next video will be up. Goodbye for now. Oh, quick question. What will your house look like if you could build a house? Tell me a unique feature you'd have. For me, my unique feature would be round the front door. If I was building a shipping container home and you've stripped out the walls in the middle, I'd use the metal and I'd like curve it into a teardrop and kind of like around the entrance. I think that'd be cool. Adios. Goodbye.